Sir Isaac Newton, Physics and Mathematics. Discoveries, Law of Motion, Universal Gravitation, Calculus. The most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. Gregor Mendel, Genetics. His discoveries, Laws of Inheritance, foundation of modern genetics. The question is often asked, if there is a God who created each individual species, why did he create them imperfect and liable to degeneration? The answer is that he did not create them in this imperfect condition, but in the best and most suitable condition. Francis Bacon, Philosophy and Science. Contributions are scientific method, empirical research. A little science estranges men from God, but much science leads them back to Him. Louis Pasteur, Microbiology. Discoveries, germ theory of disease and pasteurization. Quote, the most I study nature, the more I stand amazed at the work of the Creator. Blaise Pascal, Mathematics and Physics. His contributions, Probability Theory, Hydraulic Press. Quote, God is a God of order, and He does nothing but with wisdom, power, and goodness. George Washington Carver, Agriculture and Botany. Contributions, Crop Rotation, Peanut Research. Quote, I love to think of nature as an unlimited broadcasting station through which God speaks to us every hour if we only tune in. Johannes Kepler, Astronomy. Discoveries, Kepler's Law of Planetary Motion. Quote, O God, I am thinking thy thoughts after thee. Max Planck, Physics, Nobel in Physics. Discoveries, Quantum Theory, Planck's Constant. Quote, both religion and science require a belief in God. For believers, God is the beginning, and for physicists, He is the end of all considerations. Michael Faraday, Chemistry and Physics. Discoveries, electromagnetic induction, electrolysis. Quote, but still try, for who knows what is possible with God. Werner Heisenberg, Physics, a Nobel in Physics. Discoveries, uncertainty principle, quantum mechanics. Quote, the first gulp from the glass of natural science will turn you into an atheist, but the bottom of the glass, God is waiting for you. Albert Einstein, Physics, Nobel in Physics. Discoveries, Theory of Relativity, Photoelectric Effect. Quote, science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Francis Collin, Genetics and Biochemistry. Contributions, Human Genome Project, Director of the National Institute of Health. Quote, I embrace both faith in God and science because I find they are entirely compatible. Wernher von Braun, Aerospace Engineering. Contributions, key figure in the development of rocket technology. Quote, the wonders of nature are a testimony to the existence of God. Nicholas Copernicus, Astronomy. Discoveries, heliocentric model of the solar system. Quote, to know the mighty works of God, to comprehend His wisdom and majesty, is the highest of human achievements. Lord Kelvin, Physics. Contributions, Laws of Thermodynamics, Absolute Temperature Scale. Quote, if you study science deep enough and long enough, it will force you to believe in God. Henrietta Leavitt, Astronomy. Discoveries, periodic luminosity relation of Capheed variable stars. I feel that if I had the power, I would watch the workings of the stars and know their ways as one knows the way of one's friends or one's family. Charles Townes, physics. Discoveries, invention of the maser and laser. Many scientists are deeply religious. I don't see any conflict between science and religion. They deal with the very different questions. Robert Boyle, chemistry and physics. Boyle's law, foundational work in modern chemistry. Quote, from a knowledge of his work we shall know him. John Polkinghorne, theoretical physics and theology. Contributions, particle physics, Templeton Prize recipient. Quote, the reason why science and theologies are such potent combination is that each subject is self-correcting. John Eccles, physiology and medicine, Nobel in the physiology of medicine. Discoveries, neurophysiology, Nobel laureate. I believe in the existence of God because of the beauty, harmony, and purpose evident in the world. Alan Sandage, astronomy. Contributions, determination of the Hubble constant, cosmology research. I find it quite improbable that such order came out of chaos. There has to be some organizing principle. God to me is a mystery, but an explanation of the miracle of existence. Vera Flubin, astronomy. Evidence of dark matter, galaxy, rotation curves. Science cannot tell us why we are here. Its methods do not include those that can deal with why questions. Joseph Murray, medicine and surgery, Nobel Prize in medicine. Contributions, first successful human organ transplant, Nobel laureate. To be successful, a scientist must have religious faith. This faith is an absolute prerequisite. William Phillips, physics, Nobel Prize in physics. Discoveries, laser cooling and trapping of atoms, a Nobel laureate. Quote, both science and faith are part of being human. Both are ways of trying to understand the world. Jennifer Wiseman, astronomy. Contributions, research on star formation. As I study astronomy, I realize how grand, how immense, and how beautiful the cosmos is. It reveals to me a sense of the creator behind it all. Raymond Damanian, medicine and MRI technology, inventor of the MRI scanner, World Prize recipient. Quote, God must have a lot to say. Arthur Compton, physics, Nobel Prize in physics. Discoveries, Compton scattering, Nobel laureate. Quote, science cannot answer the ultimate question of why we are here. That is why I believe in God. Charles Howard Townes, physics, Nobel Prize in physics. Discoveries, invention of the maser and laser, Nobel laureate. I believe in God because of the order, beauty, and goodness of the universe. Martin Nowak, mathematics and biology. Evolutionary dynamics, game theory, and biology. There is a beauty in nature and complexity that is beyond the limits of what we can fully understand. That's where God comes into the picture. John Lennox,